Okay, it's good to see you're still here. Yo,
We get a bow.
you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh shit, it's started. I'm pretty sure we've been live for 10 seconds.
I just found out in Minecraft that they added parrots now. So I'm just spawning a bunch of parrots and shooting them with bows.
Okay, welcome to our talk show. This is gonna be a shit fest. Let's see how this goes. Phil came up with this grand old idea. He was like, let's just talk about shit and live stream it and fucking make it into a video.
Don't make it sound like I was high when I made that thought.
And then I was like, well, that's a fucking horrific idea. That's fucking horrendous. Let's do it. So here we are.
I lit a bird on fire.
Okay, Phil has a document that has everything we're gonna talk about today. Phil, why don't you bring up that document and tell us about our first thing? Phil? Is he on fucking Discord? He is. He should be. God damn it, you what? Stop fucking disappearing on me, you dick.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
The funny thing is, I can hear you, but you just can't hear me when things like this happen. So I just hear you.
It's always your fault. Anyway, are you still here, man? Did you cut out again?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right.
Okay, bring up the fucking first topic, please, before I lose my fucking mind with the stream and end it.
As suggested by Manny, our first topic is sluts.
Can we skip this one? It sounds fucking horrendous now, but you actually just like said it aloud.
Well, Manny,
and you cut out.
Nor the other topics.
Never mind, you're right back. Okay, what's our next topic? We're skipping the topic of sluts.
Why do all dog toys?
This was one Phil came up with. It's a pretty decent topic we can talk about. We'll spend a solid half an hour on this. Why do all dog toys look like women's sex toys? This was a great topic brought up by our friend Phil here.
So, like, do you ever go into like a pet shop and you just go in and automatically think like, wait, am I in a pet shop or am I in...
you see, the only thing I look at when I walk into a pet shop are the animals, honestly. I fucking love animals. Let's just put that out there. Like, I fucking love animals.
I do, they're adorable.
Yeah, he owns fucking like 2 dogs, or he owns 2 dogs and fucking like 2 cats, right?
And now 2 fish that we want at the carnival. They're gonna die in a few days.
Fucking shit! I can't say the carnival's name, can I? I can't.
What, Nativity?
Fuck. There goes that. Oh shit!
I can say whatever I want to.
You know, this is the most clickbait live stream ever.
What does it say?
Fallout Shelter live stream episode 5.
Yeah, I would totally watch that. Ooh,
then we click on it, it's just us fucking talking. What should we
Snapchat from Tara.
Shut up. What should we title this?
Idiots talking. No, the first ever sophisticated cavemen podcast. Ever. Probably the last. All right, let's open up YouTube. I want to see what the hell you're doing. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm busy typing. I'm not good like you are. I can't fucking type that in half a second.
I can't. I type. I don't even look at the keyboard. But why does it still say Fallout Shelter episode 5?
It hasn't refreshed yet. Hold on.
All right, let me give you a hand with this.
No, I'm fucking doing it. It's fine. See, changes saved. There we go.
Yeah, but you didn't change the thumbnail. Numbnuts.
What do you think I'm doing right now, asshat?
I told you, this is perfect comedy right here. And then just like none of us are watching the stream. It's just like we didn't turn the audio on.
Nah, I'm a pro at this by now. Oh, did you change? I'll change to a fucking thumbnail. Are you watching it right now still?
I am watching it. I don't hear any audio, but that's because my computer doesn't have audio.
How do you not have a fucking computer that doesn't have audio? Like, tell me.
Well, because it was built, right? And it was really cheap because it didn't have audio, it didn't have Bluetooth, and it didn't have internet. So I had to buy a bunch of things.
Must have been built by a bunch of dumbasses, if you ask me.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was built in China.
Yeah, what's going on?
Leave that one dead
Can we
sign
talk
on
about that topic you brought up earlier?
The dog toys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
this
they
lands
all
in
look
your
like
wheelhouse, okay? This is all you.
Like, what about the fact that, like, is it me or are they the only toys that are both pink and purple? Is that just me?
Dog toys?
Yeah.
No, I see dog toys in a large array of colors.
What else do you see in an orange or in a strange array of colors, Manny?
I mean, Asians come in a whole lot of colors. Like they range from they range from like really large array of like yellow to like pale. You know? I mean, I guess it's for every race. Like you have like the tanner white people, and then you have like straight up like white. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Don't worry, guys. Manny's not white, so he can say this stuff. He can make fun.
It's still not like a good way to validate that it's not fucked up. Yeah, you know. What else can we talk about? I mean, I honestly, the topics at first were funny, but you can't really talk about them. You know, what's the next topic, man? And we might have lost Phil. Go ahead and.
Man, Discord sucks.
Or maybe it's just I don't know. You're fucking whatever you're using right now. I mean, the audio sounds good to me. I should actually probably bump it up even more. Where I'm fucking.
All right, next topic. Why is there never any gangster music playing at Disneyland? Disneyland is supposed to be magical for everyone. What about people who like gangster
you're
music?
not reaching the whole spectrum.
It's not just kids, you know. Adults like to go to Disneyland too.
Exactly. Like,
so they should start playing.
People who are into rap would be if they go to Disneyland. There's no rap music.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard it. That's a shame. It's really messed up.
Gotta be like demotivating, you know? Like it kind of ruins the whole Disneyland experience.
Yeah, it's not It's not fun for everyone. It's not a family fun adventure if there's no rap music playing. So I say throw on the NWA. All right, next topic. What do we got?
You should have the document.
Oh, Christ.
Shouldn't you?
Oh, Christ. All right, certain jobs white people.
Say that again. Your Discord just like cut out. Yeah, I'm not
All
sure.
Right.
It's got to be on your side. Gotta be.
Well, I can still hear you, and I can. Like, can you hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you right now. You just like your voice goes dim and then pops back up. You can probably watch it on stream if you want to.
All right, this is our next time. All right, Christ. Certain jobs white people can't do.
Oh man.
Let's see what I had. Let's see what I had written down originally.
Oh,
all right,
man.
I just sketched up some ideas. They can't be a chocolate bar mascot. I wrote this at 3 a.m. like last summer. I don't know why.
Dude,
they can't be a chocolate bar. This is just ideas that I wrote. They can't be a chocolate bar mascot.
They can milk chocolate. Well, you're forgetting a whole part of the spectrum, man.
Well, what about white chocolate?
Or fuck yeah,
But
that's what I meant to say, not milk chocolate. I probably said milk because milk's white, but
nobody person that eats white chocolate. And I'll show you a maniac. All right, next topic.
what did you just say? No, wait. I like this topic. I think we can stay on this topic for a little while. Yeah,
Oh
don't
yeah,
try
all right.
rushing this.
What are certain jobs white people can't do, man?
That's. I mean, I think we can also expand it to other races, not just white.
Oh yeah. Certain jobs, certain races can't do.
Right, yeah. Everyone
Oh
knows.
god.
Listen, I got a good one. Like, dude.
I had
No,
a
I
really
have a
good
great
one.
one. Listen. Everyone knows Asians can't be eye doctors. Oh, God.
I'm gonna. Oh my god! Check it. Oh god. Hold on. That was good.
Oh, God. This is. You see, we started out a little normal, but.
But the problem is it's almost midnight, so our thoughts are gonna get a little weird.
Yeah, good point. Good point. You said Phil. Phil Snapchatted me something peculiar because he didn't want to say it on stream. But why don't you go ahead and say what you snapped me, Phil?
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
kind of
say it
messed
for
up.
the wonderful people watching. Apparently, are you watching on your side?
Yeah. All right.
So we
Hold on.
have
I got a
one
better one.
person watching. You feel free to comment down
It's
below your
me.
opinions on these topics.
No, it's me. It's me.
Now, it says I have 3 people watching on my stream side of it, and that's the most accurate.
Oh, so somebody's watching.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with that person?
Oh man, I guess they just find our fucked up humor. I mean, it can't be that entertaining to watch. There's nothing fucking happening. It's literally a black screen with sophisticated cavemen.
Yeah, and just us talking about
But,
suddenly racist things.
I'm sure
I got a good one.
You got a good one? No, now we're down to 2.
Yeah.
Okay. You scared them
Oh
away.
god. I said, "What idiot watches our channel?"
Probably clicked on right then and there, or clicked off.
I mean, like, I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things that go into this topic.
Okay, let me say that one that you snapped me. Phil snapped me. He didn't want to say it on stream, but he said that black people can't be bike salesmen if you
That's not
if
what
you
I
understand
said.
that one. Yes, that's what you snapped me. What?
That is not.
Yes, it is.
Don't make me look bad.
No. Now you're trying to flip this on me. Fuck you, Phil.
You're a horrible human being.
No. That's exactly
They
what you
can
snapped
sue
me.
me.
Shut off. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, good.
What did you snap me again, man? Let me see. Why do you have so many black jokes and you're just snapping them to me because you don't have the balls to say them on stream yourself? Come on, we don't have any
That's messed up.
boundaries here. Come on. Well, then don't bring them up at all. Then just say some other jokes. Don't fucking snap them to me.
Well, at least I'm not white.
Okay.
Like
Anyway.
if I was white, it wouldn't be okay. I wouldn't be able to say it if I was white.
What else? We can definitely stay on this topic a little longer.
All right. What are some jobs that Indian people can't do?
They can't be butchers. You know, when you brought that up, I was like, I don't think I have a watch for Indians. I think that's pretty much the only solid one.
That was like quick, and that was really good.
It was good, wasn't it?
That was really good. I give you that one. That was really good. They can't be butchered because it took me a second. And I'm like, oh, that was good. I like that one. What about All right. I guess it doesn't have to be race either. It could be ethnicity. Like what's a job like a Canadian couldn't do?
Canadian couldn't do. Man, most people can't do a lot when it comes to the violent side of the spectrum. They can't go to war. They.
Hey, have you ever seen Canadians play hockey?
Oh no, you're typing again. Just fucking say it if you're gonna say something. Don't fucking snap it on me. It's not like that's gonna make me say it on stream again. So.
I know. I thought I was messaging Shannon. Sorry.
Yeah, whatever you say. Everyone knows you don't message anyone except for men.
What's with all the shots?
Well, this is our normal fucking, like, just calls. This is the shit we talk about when we normally talk. Like,
here's a good topic. It's a very underrated topic. Minecraft. That is our new topic. That's our next topic because we're still on this topic.
Why the fuck did you choose this topic, man? Like, you just pulled that out of your ass.
You know, this school year is going to be interesting.
It is? Why? Why is it going to be interesting?
Because for those of them people out there that don't know, me and Manny mess with a lot of people, specifically girls.
No, not like that. Well, it's hard to describe the way we fuck with women. But
yeah, we're both assholes.
Well, sometimes I'm not that bad.
Why don't we tell the story of the time we were outside for lunch and somebody yelled, "Manny, is that your phone?"
Shut up. That's a fucking boring
No, come on. This is a great idea. Let's tell these funny stories because they're old now. We can say them. This is hysterical.
Wait, which part of it, though?
The one where you yelled, "No, it's my penis."
Ooh, when was that? What two? I don't exactly remember.
And you had, all right, so I'll tell the story because you're retarded.
No, I remember some of the bits, but I remember how we were offering the other table of girls nuts and like vitamin D.
No, not that.
Well, this is a funny story. Happened while we were outside too.
Yeah, it was a very eventful day. But anyway, this is the story I'm thinking of. So for those, hold on. There's a lot of things that happened that day that we can go into. You want to talk about?
I can talk about how I almost got a detention.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up, but I got another one.
All right, can give that part of the story long.
Yeah, anybody who doesn't know, Manny is always on his phone at school, and you're not allowed to be on your phone at school. But Manny just doesn't care. So Manny's on his phone all the time, specifically lunch. And we got all these lunch aides that walk around.
Are middle school. Like, I don't think other middle schools are as strict about it as ours. Like, there are other schools in our district that, like, I can tell aren't as strict about it. But.
Yeah, it's just because we have a you-know-who.
Anyways,
No, we're deep into this now. We're not getting out of this.
We can actually do a video by itself about the story time about like what happened this year about our school and
Dude,
everything.
yeah, this is what these podcasts.
Thing is, I kind of want to have that a whole separate video because there's a lot we can do.
Well, no, we should cover it over a bunch of videos, like over these podcasts. We'll just tell stories.
No, I kind of want to base like one. So why don't we ask the viewers? I'll put out a poll on our channel sometimes.
We don't have enough.
It doesn't matter.
No, we have way too much for one video. Because there's the time that the nurse.
I'm talking about just so we would happen towards the end of the year with moving to the high school.
All right, yeah, let's talk about that.
I feel like we can make that a separate video, but we can just talk about like our story times just on here.
Here's a good story I'm going to bring up. So, me and Manny, this was our last day at middle school because our middle school got shut down. We all went to the high school, but that's a story for a different.
Yeah, that's a whole different story. But
so it was our last day there. We didn't know it was our last day there yet, right? So what Manny was doing, Manny and I are both on the football team. This was before I was on the football team.
Time,
yeah. So we're walking out
I
of
mean,
lunch.
hold on.
and
Let
Manny,
me clear that up. Hold on. I have played football in the past. Phil just joined our team not too long ago. He's been showing up to practices. He's probably not going to be a starter, but still good that he decided to play football. I've been playing for a little while now.
Yeah, about like 6-7 more months than I have.
Anyways.
So we're both in our rookie year. Anyway.
I wouldn't consider myself a rookie anymore.
Stop interrupting the story. It's a good story.
Actual game, but
I can talk when my story's done. Hold on. I got a good story. Ready?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're walking out of lunch, right? And as soon as you get out of the lunchroom, the nurse's office is right there. So they always hear us coming by. So for some reason, the nurse is out there looking at everybody.
Oh, I remember this. This is a good one.
The nurse is the sweetest lady you'll ever meet.
Yeah, she's real nice.
So Manny decides to go up to our quarterback when he's not looking and check him as hard as he can. So as soon as the quarterback turns around, because I'm a nice guy, I yelled his name. He took off running. So Manny takes off running. And then the quarterback takes off running. She screamed so loud, I almost was scared.
Yeah, like she came out and she screamed, and we were a little distance away from her at that point.
So like, it was almost like an earthquake. She yelled. So I took off with Manny, and we just ran up to our 6th grade class.
We just fucking booked it up the stairs. I didn't believe him that she fucking was there. I didn't even hear it. But when he said there was someone fucking chasing after us, I booked it. We just spoke.
Well,
we had the same next period right afterwards, so we just booked it there. Like, we were the first ones in the classroom, which is, like, news never happens, you know?
So as we were walking up the steps, I turned around, and she was literally right, like in sight, and she looked pissed. So I bolted completely down the upstairs hallway into the class. I was the first one in, and I had an awesome 6th grade teacher. I loved her. She was awesome. Her 6th period teacher. She was amazing. Probably the best teacher I've ever had.
Yeah, that was a great class too. We have a lot of buds, good guys in there too.
So me and Manny are sitting in 6th period, sweating because we thought this lady was going to bust in the door.
Ran away from a lady, fucking Miss Nurse.
The sweetest old lady, and me and Manny were petrified. So that's the story. Manny, you got any good stories you like to tell? There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there are a lot of them, but it's like you got to bring them up before I actually think of them. That's the only problem. There's so many.
What about? That's a good one. What about the time? What about the time Charlie Seiler stepped to you?
You can't say his full fucking name, you dumbass.
Whoops. Well, there's plenty of Charlie.
So our bud Seiler, just call fuck.
It's fine.
Our buddy Seiler. He's
if you didn't get that,
he's
his name's
7 feet tall and he's huge. He's huge.
Like, he's a great football player.
He's huge. He's fucking just. There's no other way to put it. He's a big guy. He's tallish.
So what Seiler did was he sprayed Manny with a water bottle at lunch, and Manny wanted you to here because this became great.
So he sprayed me with a water bottle, right? So I asked the bud who was
Hold on. We should point out that this is like more than normal for our lunch. Our lunches were crazy. We would destroy each other.
Okay, so I asked the bud who was sitting right across from me for a water bottle, right? And I just took it. I took the cap off and I just fucking poured. I poured the whole thing on him. And you know what the best part is? I fucking squeezed it so it like spurred, like it blasted out.
This is one of these Gatorade
just like a little stream. No, that thing went out like a fucking like rocket, you know. So, so he's covered in water, and then he goes ahead and gets another fucking water bottle, and then he just decides to fucking cover me too.
So 6th period was great for both of them.
So yeah, so I gotta walk up all the way to my 6th period class, and I'm just fucking soaked. He's soaked. I don't know what happened to him. It dried by
You
7.
you could hear both of their shoes squishing as they stepped because they were both so wet. It was awesome. All right, another story. I guess it's my turn.
Hey, it's Phil's turn. Going. Okay, what you got for us, Phil? Phil, he might have fucking cut out again. Discord on his side is shit. Let me check. Phil, looks like he's fucking off Discord. Okay, let me fucking text him. My bad, dude. He just fucking went off Discord. Just fucking texted him. Not on Discord. Okay. Phil, I think he's back now. Phil.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. You fucking cut off.
Perfect. I know. All right, let's think. We got a good story here. I'm thinking of you know who, our good old, our trusted friend. He just happened to love his wardrobe.
His wardrobe, huh?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Every day you compliment him on his wardrobe.
No, so there was this one fag. So like he's like 6 foot
40.
something. He's like a good 40, getting up there on 50 years old probably. This guy comes to school decked down in a suit and tie every day. And no, you know what this man happened to be? Fuck.
I thought you were gonna say his name.
No.
Straight up.
No. For some reason YouTube says fucking stream quality's down. I don't know why. Let me check. It was perfect for a while.
More than perfect.
No, it says it's not perfect anymore. I don't know why.
It says like it's horrible.
What?
Yeah, it says it's horrible.
Yeah, that's what I see. I don't know why. It was perfect literally a fucking second ago.
I think we went off air. No, we're still on. All right, well, that'll be fine.
No, it's not. I mean, I gotta fix it, you know? What the fuck can I do to...
Nobody's watching, so it doesn't...
Well, and you're fucking logging off.
You're not gonna... It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter. Let me fucking lower some of this. We don't even need fucking video.
You're not allowed to say that.
Okay, anyways, let's
it
continue. And Phil's fucking like his audio. Phil, you're like fucking appearing, disappearing all this fucking shit. Like, I don't know what's up right now. Phil is just fucking lagging his poor little ass off.
You're breaking up.
I'm breaking up on your Discord side on the YouTube side.
You're breaking up on Discord.
Well, that doesn't really fucking matter.
Oh, well. Anyway, so let's get back to our.
Okay, let's continue with our story. We left off at this 40-year-old 6-foot fag who dressed in a suit and tie every morning, and this guy just happened to be a person known as our vice principal.
I don't know, man. That might be a little too far there.
Man, yeah, you can track him down with that information, huh? Okay,
anyway,
you can continue with the story now.
Let's just hope we don't have any enemies on this. Anybody who's watching this stream. I mean, we have freedom of speech, but anyway.
It's
yes.
not good. We're calling our principal a four middle-aged guys is a fag.
Anyway, please get on with the story.
You can continue it. I said my piece in it.
No, there's plenty of stories that you have that I don't have about the dude. I only have one.
Once we get to the specific part that I know exactly what you're talking about, I'll talk about it. But you can continue.
Oh, what? When we were outside?
Yeah, I can do that piece.
All right, let's tell that story first. Yeah. No, you tell the story. It was you.
Fine. So, notice how he would always be dressed in a suit and tie.
It's not an important detail.
Just to be a dick, I would always tell him he has a nice tie. Just like every single time I saw him, I would just tell him he has a nice tie.
You were unbelievably abusive with this. Like, you would specifically look for the guy to tell him he has a nice tie.
Like every once, I would have kids coming up to me, telling me, "Oh, look, wait, there he is. Go tell me he has a nice tie." It's fucking. So one day we were outside for lunch. We told a little bit of that day already earlier of a stream, but he handed me a fucking broom and a dustpan to clean up a little, right? So I was cleaning. Then, like always, one of my jackass friends told me I should tell him that he has a nice tie on today. So I'm like,
nobody told you to say that.
Yes, he did. He did. You guys 100% told me. I do this mostly for others' entertainment. That's more my personality. Anyways, so I was dustpanning like he told me and just like cleaning up, and then it was like
no. As he walked away, you said
he was walking away to go inside to do who knows what the fuck
I don't know.
He was gonna do. Yeah,
he just walks around and pretends like he's important.
Anyways, right as he's about to walk inside the building, because we were outside eating lunch on little tables outside, I decided to go. I was like, "Hey, blank." I'm not gonna say his name, but I was like, "Hey, blank, you have a really nice." Do you remember exactly the sentence I said? It's like,
you really exaggerated tie. You're like, you have a really nice tie today.
No, it was loud though. It was loud, so you could hear. And
it was very loud.
Yeah, and he turned around and he walked over to me and he took the dustpan and the broom out of my hands and just gave it to.
No. He ripped it out of your hands.
Yeah, no. He just took it out of my hands and he just handed it to some other kid, and then he was like, he did the little like hand motion. You should know this everyone knows the hand motion, but he did the little like hand motion. He was like, "Come follow me," and he took me inside, right? No, while this was happening, everyone went silent. Like the whole table outside, like we're filled, and they all just went silent. And
we weren't silent. We were laughing our asses off.
We went silent. I was like, "Oh
yeah.
shit!" It's like, what does he want now? I didn't think I was in trouble. I didn't. I thought he was just like giving it.
You didn't think you were in trouble for that?
No, I thought he was just giving it to that other kid and just wanted to tell me some stuff. But
that was obvious you were in trouble.
It's not the way I think. Plus, he said he owed me one last time. I cleaned up for him one time, and he was like, "Man, I really owe you one," and I was like, "Yeah." So that was before.
He said, "Yeah."
So listen, he brought me inside, right, and he was like, he pretty much talked to me. He had like a 2-minute conversation about how some jokes aren't funny after a while after you keep on repeating it. But we weren't repeating that joke for it to be funny. We were just doing it to be a dick to him. It wasn't for comedic purposes, if you understand.
No, he wasn't mad. He was mad when you were laughing at him the whole time. Keep in mind, he took Manny inside the building. So we're just all outside.
2-minute long conversation about how some jokes aren't like lose like their funniness after a while, right?
Are you gonna tell me?
He told me to go sit outside, right? So I went ahead and go outside of a lunchroom. There were benches set up and little cubby holes where you could stick your stuff. like before you go into lunch. So he told me to go outside and just sit on one of the.
Oh, not outside, like
yeah,
outside
like
the cafeteria.
Outside the cafeteria. I already said that.
Like where the whole.
Yeah, I already fucking said that. So.
Those for the bad kids.
Anyways, so I was sitting out there, and he said he'd wait there for the rest of the lunch and wait until everyone else leaves, and he said he was gonna go out and like have a talk with me. So I go out there, and I'm waiting there for probably a solid like 10 minutes, and then lunch ends, and I just see everyone fucking going up their sixth period class, and then I have a few my jackass friends come up to me and they're like, dude, what the fuck happened? And I'm like, I'll tell you guys later, right? I didn't have enough time. I was expecting our vice principal to show up again, right? So I also, you gotta understand, he's a dick. We're not the only group of people he gets in trouble, because I have a few buds of mine. I can't say his name on stream, but I'll actually mute my mic on stream so I can not tell Phil. My bad.
He had to
I just had
inform
to
me.
tell Phil a little part of a story that I couldn't say like the guy's name like on stream, so just wanted to tell Phil that little extra bit. So I'm waiting there, and everyone leaves lunch, and after my buds and everyone come up and ask me what happened, I just see over one, or he just walks out. He just walks out and fucking like forgets about me. Or I'm not sure if he forgot about me. I think he just decided he didn't want to deal with me for doing something that fucking dumb, and I think he realized how dumb it was for like wanting to give me the detention for that. So he just walked out. And then behind him, we had a bunch of like a group of one shades who were walking out right after.
Who hate
us? Yeah, they hate us too. But they were walking out, and then she just turned and saw me sitting on a bench, and she pointed at me and was like, "Did someone forget about you?" I was like, "Yeah." And then she was real nice for some reason. She was like, "Well, you can just go then," and I'm like, "Okay." So I just go up late to my fucking sixth period class. I would have been.
Well, no, remember it was second period because we were on a flip schedule.
Was it second period then?
Yeah, because I remember I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, it was,
yeah. Yeah.
So I had a risk of getting a detention because my second period teacher was also a dick. So there was a risk of me getting a detention.
Oh my god, you had him second period.
Yes.
Dude, that's right. Imagine having to explain to him.
I would have gotten a detention for that.
No matter what.
I did it, yeah.
Imagine having to explain to him why you were late to class. Well, you see.
The thing is, also, I remember when I got in like a little scuffle with that one kid, and then I had detention for it. And did I tell you about how Mr. Moetti saw me in there? Or fuck!
Great job, Manny. You said his name. If nobody heard that, Manny, why don't you say it again?
Shit.
It's sorry, we'll just go
edit it out. Just put a brief. Anyways, so my second period teacher saw me there, and he was like, "Manny, why are you in here?" Because like,
wait, he saw you in detention?
He saw me in detention, yeah, and he was like, "What are you doing in here?" It made me laugh. You got another story? I think we're done with that
story. Let's see what my earbuds are on here. All right, I'm on 8% on earbuds, so I got time for one more story. I think I got to find new earbuds. Let's see. Well, why don't we tell one about the guy's name you just said? The only guy I didn't want his name said. When we talk about him.
Okay, our science teacher. We'll just call him the science teacher. We'll call him.
Great job, Manny.
We'll call him the science teacher, okay? What story are we gonna tell about him, man?
I don't know. There's a lot.
I have a good story. So we had a pretty decent social studies teacher, but there was one problem I had with her. We were going through like
I love this story.
listen, we were going through like a little thing we like study history called the Civil War games, and we would just like we were split up into a bunch of states, and we were doing shit about the Civil War, right? So for my thing, I was Texas for it. So for the project, I asked her if I could include a Texas SpongeBob on it, and that was the first time about me talking about SpongeBob to her. This was a long running like gag with me and her that I would just fuck around and like do just talk around about. I would draw SpongeBob's everywhere in the room, shit like that,
like on test papers and stuff. Like he was. Anyway. It was just some sort of like I don't even know how it started. I think it started in our technology class. I wasn't in that class, but I think it originated in there. And I don't know. She was cool. She was a great teacher. I loved her. She was awesome.
Yeah, she wasn't that bad. A lot of other people disliked her, but she wasn't.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
Anyways, continuing with our story. So she had a problem with the SpongeBob's, and I asked if I could use a Texas SpongeBob for a project we had during the Civil War games because my state was Texas, right? So she was like, and she would always say no. So
you asked repeatedly, right?
Yeah. So one day we were with our science teacher, just chilling out for a little while, right? And we were talking about it, and then Mr. What?
Great job, man. Mr. M. We'll call him Mr. M.
Okay, Mr. For Christ's sake. Yeah. Then Mr. M was like, he overheard our conversation. He was like, "What about what about Miss Social Studies teacher?" I was like, "She hates like SpongeBob, like Texas SpongeBob." And he was like, Mr. M was like, hold on, let me go do something. So he was about to print something out anyway, so he decides to look it up on Google and print us out 5 pictures of it, of the Texas SpongeBob.
It was 30. I'm pretty sure it was like more like 30 than 5.
Like 5. Shut up. Just like 5 pictures.
I think it was like 7.
No, I think it was 5. I have a video of it, but
we're gonna have to upload that video.
Pictures, right? Then he came back. He handed me the 5 pictures of a Texas SpongeBob and like a roll of tape, and he just told me straight to my face, "Go hang these up in Miss Social Studies rooms," right? So me and Phil went over there with looking like a few mischievous bandits, just creeping through the hallways into her room. We had to check her room to make sure she wasn't in there before we did anything. So she wasn't in there, so we went in there and we just taped the SpongeBob's in there, right?
Oh, so we should point out that they were all at a meeting, like all the smart kids. Me and Manny didn't go. They were in some sort of meeting of some sort for something, and she was one of the teachers there, so she wasn't there.
So we
were stuck with Mr. M.
SpongeBob in her room, just everywhere. And then,
well, you have to go into detail. This goes on for a while, and I'll continue the story. You're done.
Yeah, it doesn't just end there. The SpongeBob thing, like, the pictures were very long after, but we'll get to that later.
Not even that, but yeah, keep going.
Anyway, so we leave, and then we just spend the rest of that like time just chilling, right? Now I think
not in the room.
And then when the 5th period comes around, and I had Miss Social Studies for 5th period, right? It was like a normal class for a little while, but then she brought it up later in class. She was like, and I was like, "How do you know it was me and Mr. M?" And then she was like, "Mr. M told me or asked me if there was anything unusual with my classroom." And then later she was like, "And who else would put SpongeBob's in my room?" I laughed, but it didn't end there. So she gave all of them to me, but me being the dick I am, I didn't just throw them out and just end it right there. I took them and I hid them again in random spots in her classroom, right? So apparently for the next few, like 3 periods of the day, she kept on finding them randomly, right? Man, wait.
Oh, Manny, they're still in that classroom. Because there was another time where I had a 7th period and I was also in on it. Yeah. And our entire 7th period, I got him in on it. Any chance we got, she had them in, like kept behind her desk, we would steal them right from her desk every time she collect them. And then we'd hide them somewhere else.
Like the later periods after we're in on it after this like event happened, right? So they were all like for hiding them around the room, right? So I think probably still are in there somewhere. Oh, I also colored in SpongeBob thing, and she still has that in her classroom to this day. I'm pretty sure. It's like a dog and a watermelon or some shit.
I remember that. Yeah. All right. So there's an important detail I got to bring up, right? So flash forward about maybe 1 or 2 months, right? And don't interrupt me because I know you're going to tell this story. I don't even know how you missed it. It's a great story. So you flash forward a couple months, right? This is what happened. So we get into our English class, who we said was a great class. Love that class. Love that teacher. She's like, all right, so for our last core assignment, what we're going to do is you have to do a presentation, and it's going to be all about vocal speaking and stuff. So you get up in front of class and you do a presentation. So I joined Manny and another friend of mine. I joined their group, and they had an idea. They're like, all right, so we're going to do a presentation on how to do presentations, right? So we needed to do a dumb PowerPoint that somebody was going to present. And then this was the plan. We were going to bang the table, me and my other friend. We were going to bang the table and interrupt Manny's presentation. We were going to teach him how to present, and he's going to represent. That was going to be the whole thing, right? It was going to be great. We were going to pretend like we were just not a part of it. So my first idea, being the genius I was what if we make our social studies teacher look like a devil? And we put up the line.
We put red eyes on Mrs. Social Studies, right?
And we made this great presentation, and it was all about how she hated SpongeBob. And then
that was our presentation.
And then our 6th period teacher absolutely loved it. She was all on board for it. And she's like, I do have to ask, would this offend her in any way? We're like, nah, no way. And we're like, should we just take it to her just in case? Because we wanted to show her, because we thought it'd be funny. And she loved it, but she just hated it because I stole the photo that we got off of her online.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. You lost Phil.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, fuck. You went silent. Okay, continue with the story, man.
And so that was a great, great, great time. Manny?
That's not even half the story. Continue with it. That's a huge story.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about all the rest. I mean,
okay, so
I was just going to tell the part about
our original idea, but Miss Social Studies shot it down and said we weren't allowed to. So we asked Mr. M, and he said it was fine, but we didn't risk it, so we changed the presentation up.
He was the team leader.
We decided to get a picture of our math teacher. We asked
because he was the only one. We had like 7 teachers. He was the only one.
Yeah, he was the only one who was willing to cooperate because our math teacher was fucking awesome, man. I'm gonna hate math this year if I have a real math teacher, But
oh my god, he was great. I loved that.
Our math teacher was fucking great. Anyways, let's continue. So we got a picture. He was down for it, so we got a picture of him doing the Dr. Evil like pinky thing. And
because I've just seen photos of him doing that.
So we centered a whole presentation about our math teacher being secretly being Dr. Evil. Now you can continue your bits, Phil.
All right, so this is where it takes place, right? So what we did was we got the presentation already, and it was just absolutely amazing, right? It was this great presentation where we had him.
Our Mr. M too.
What about him?
About how he was Austin Powers.
Oh, yeah. So what we did was we stole a photo. Again, I found this creepy photo of him on the internet. And we used him. This time we weren't going to risk it. We weren't going to tell him. Because we weren't going to risk that again.
Until afterwards. It's dangerous.
So long story short, we dress him up like Austin Powers in the photo. We get the clothes on him and everything. And then we have him getting punched in the face by our math teacher, animated perfectly by our friend. It was amazing. He gets sacked in the face.
He was amazing at fucking animations, dude.
Dude, he got socked in the face, and he got knocked out. And it was great. So that was the story, and it ended up being really, really great.
We got an A on that project, by the way.
We got 100% on that project. That was awesome. If I find it, I'm gonna post the grade. I should probably put it on the channel or on Instagram or something. So
Yeah.
just great.
That's a good point. A shameless plug here. If you want to see that picture, just check out our Instagram. It's literally just sophisticated cavemen, right? Yeah. So go ahead and check that out on the Instagram if you want to see proof of that story. Okay, next. What's up next, man? How long have we been streaming? I don't want to use too many of our stories. We've been streaming for a little under an hour now.
Dude, we have plenty of stories. Don't worry about that. So we have another good story to tell, of course. Yeah, this story is one of the greatest stories I think I've lived to tell. We have a buddy of ours on the football team, right? Now, he's a strong fella. He's all right, you know. He used to be a really good friend of mine. He still is. Our friend here decided it'd be a good idea at the lunchroom to try and pop one of the apples that they gave us.
Oh, man.
I am not lying to you. This man couldn't do it for his life. We watched him for a good 15 minutes try to pop this apple, just banging it on the table. It didn't happen. Manny, being the jackass he is, took one of his apples.
Pop that apple easily. Well, I can
and destroyed it.
Understand.
You destroyed that apple. Absolutely demolished that apple. And yeah, so Manny destroyed the apple. And as soon as he did it, I wasn't looking at him at the time. I was directly across from him. I was watching my idiot friend trying to pop the apple. And I look over at Manny, and all he says to me is, "Pop goes the apple," and smashed that thing on the table. I got apple all over my lip from the impact zone, and I fell out of my chair laughing so hard.
You know what falling out of your chair reminds me of? We have this one buddy's also on the football team. How did he fall again? What caused him to do this graceful fall out of his chair?
I'm pretty sure you sprayed water or something.
I probably smashed some shit.
Yeah, that's exactly.
The way this guy fell, it was hilarious. He took like a whole 5 seconds to fall, but it was.
Let's keep in mind. His mouth's full with some kind of food or something, and he couldn't stop laughing with them food in his mouth.
This dude just fucking. He was wobbling, trying to stay up for a good 5 seconds, but it's funny because it took him so long, but he still fell.
He was trying. He almost pulled down the end, trying to. He almost fell there. So, yeah, that's that story. That was just a small story.
Yeah, just I wanted to bring up because Phil reminded me.
What's another story, Manuel?
It matters about what topic. Bring up a topic, and then we've probably got a good 5 stories on it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. All right, why don't we talk about Oh, I got you here. You want to hear a great topic, Manny?
Sure.
Me and Manuel had art together.
Man, I hated our art teacher.
This was the first time me and Manny had a class together since the year
first time that we had a class together. Because
since the year prior,
we didn't have any classes together except for 8th grade. We literally only had a social or English
7th
together,
grade.
and I think that's.
Oh yeah. We only had English, I think, right?
Yeah.
But we still managed, and so me and Manny are together, and we had the substitute teacher. This is the greatest man you'll ever meet in your life. This man was insane.
Oh,
He hated us. He
Mr. D.
hated us. What?
Mr. D.
No, Mr. O. Dumbass.
What? Oh shit! I am dumb. My bad. Well, that was all on me.
His name starts with an O and an apostrophe, and then it begins with a D for those. Just we need to understand that Manny's just being retarded here.
Just being usual me. My bad. I would always call him like wrongly. Like people would tell me, I'm like, you're saying his name wrong. I'm like, really? But I didn't know for like a long ass time. But now I know how to say it.
That's probably why he hated you. So anyway,
no, he hated me for other reasons. I have some other stories about this substitute actually.
Who is the man, by the way? But Manny, why don't you?
He is not.
Why don't you continue on with this story here? Because this is all you here. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, why don't you go ahead with this story?
Me?
Yeah, this is your story here.
I don't think I remember this one 100%.
I actually don't really remember it either. I remember him hating you.
I honestly have no idea what you were talking. I remember we had him once as a substitute for art, but
yeah, I don't remember him like. Yeah, but why did he hate you though?
That was for other reasons in different classes. Pretty sure it was in a social studies was when Miss Social Studies was absent.
Ah, yes. All right, why don't you tell a good story? Because I'm out.
I've told a few. Already?
No, I've already told a few good stories. Why don't you give out a good one? I'm giving out good topics here.
Okay. He hated me. One time, we had him for social studies. He was substituting for Miss Social Studies, and
By the way, guys, this man was great.
Me and a good buddy of mine, his name's Steven. Wong.
Good job, Manny.
What do you mean?
You just said his name. All right. I didn't know we were allowed to say first name. All right, go ahead.
So, we're good buds, right? So, Wong, we were playing tic-tac-toe. We were fucking bored out of our minds.
Not doing work.
Only thing we had to work on was, like, these long-ass worksheets, and we're not gonna fucking work on that, especially when we have a substitute.
We're not gonna do them.
Yeah, exactly. So, me and him are just fucking sitting there playing fucking tic-tac-toe. Wong, and we started fucking with each other since we would sit next to each other normal class, like two, not just this one period where we had to substitute. So, we were just sitting there, and we decided to have the grand old idea to just fucking start nudging each other and shit with our elbows and like fucking grabbing each other's pencils and just chucking them across the room. I'm pretty sure I've told you about this before, but
no, I don't think I heard this one.
Really? So
no, that brings up a good
keep on fucking like grabbing his papers and fucking just sliding them off of his desk and stuff.
By the way, guys, Manny acts like a complete idiot at school. It's hysterical. So just Manny has this mode he gets into where he just acts completely retarded. It's great. But anyway, continue.
So this was happening, right? And I'm not even sure if this was when he was there. I honestly forget exactly what I did to him. I'm gonna be honest. This was with our normal.
Probably because you were calling him by the wrong name, like every time he was there.
I remember, this was with Mrs. Social Studies, so that was fun. They were just fucking around, and it was awesome. We didn't get in trouble for it either. It was just fun. Just fucking around all period long, doing shit like that, just chucking each other's pencils across the room. Like,
Manny, I have another one for you, but you're gonna have to tell a story because I wasn't there for this story, but you're gonna thank me for bringing this up.
Am I?
This year, we had a class that is a brand new class called Integrated Technology. Manny was so lucky as to being in that class with our star quarterback. Manny, why don't you take this one?
His name's Sam. He's a great guy. He's fucking hilarious, right?
One of the greatest guys I know.
Him. We had some other kids in that class, but mainly me and him who would fuck around. What story do you want me to tell, Phil?
I don't know. I guess we get them all in. They're all Like they're all like shorter stories. I guess we could tell them
They're
all.
not really that short. I mean, especially
let's
the
start
way
from the
we
beginning.
explain our stories. But,
well, we could talk about family consumer science as well, because Manny also
I also had
home ec.
family consumer science with him. Oh,
FCS is also known as home ec for those who don't go to a annoying school. So Manny also had home ec with our star quarterback. So I don't know, what do we got here with integrated technology? I guess
integrated tech.
So there's definitely times where you're playing Minecraft on this computer. By the way, guys, it's computer class.
Yeah, you're sitting behind a computer the whole fucking time. So we wouldn't do fucking anything in that class. I remember he would always be on fucking playing Minecraft. I would always be studying like football plays and just not doing what I was supposed to be doing, right?
So, why don't you talk about all the stuff Sam used to yell?
Oh yeah, so he's a funny dude, like I said. So in the middle of like Phil,
he's a completely different guy.
I would always be on my phone. Phil already said that, so every time I would be on my phone, he was like, "Hey Manny, why are you?" Is that a phone? And like just shit like that every single time, right?
Keep in mind, guys, this class is always dead silent. You're not really even supposed to talk in the class.
So he would always be like, "Manny, why are you clearing your search history?" That was one of his favorite ones.
That type of stuff. So, Manny, has she ever heard you saying any of these things here?
Yeah, she has. She has acknowledged a lot of it.
What did she say?
She just tells us to get back on fucking topic, shit like that, you know?
It's hysterical.
But,
what about... All right, what about... how about the time you almost caused the fire in cooking class, which is also known as FCS?
Oh, man. So this is what was happening, right? It wasn't a fire. It was like a big overboil of a huge pot of water. So we were making... I forget what we were making. We were making... what were we making? Oh, it was macaroni. We were making mac and cheese, right? We had to make the macaroni and we had to boil it, like, to make macaroni, right? So Sam, Mr. Bright Guy over here, decides to put the lid on the fucking boiling macaroni, which was on like full heat. So he puts the
They've almost burned down the school multiple times.
He puts the lid on this bitch, right? And like he decides to just keep it on there for a solid 20 seconds. And like a good 20 seconds later, he points at the water boiling and he's like, "Is that pot supposed to be steaming that much?" like, like a solid 3 seconds after he said that, the water started fucking boiling over. It lifted the lid and water was just fucking going everywhere. We just all fucking backed up and I was like, "Sam, what the fuck? Why did you put the lid on?" And it was like, I was like, "Take the fucking lid off, take the lid off," right? So like he wouldn't do it, so I finally stepped up and just fucking took the lid off that bitch. And that's our problem, and our Miss F, we'll call her, just came over and she was like, "What the fuck? What's happening here?" Right? And I'm like, Sam over here made the fucking mistake of leaving that lid on that fucking pot like a dumbass.
Let's also keep in mind she also hated you guys.
Not really, not that. Oh, well, later in the school year, she almost gave us a detention.
Later.
For talking during a fucking FCS test. What a fucking joke. She almost gave us a detention for that, too.
For talking during a final test. Just doing a job and all.
She wasn't that bad.
She was a great teacher. I loved her. I had the kid you got into that little bit of a brawl there with in my class. Along with,
must have been fun.
Along with his next name is Big D. Manny, I'm not kidding. All the bad kids in my class. Like, all of them.
So it was like your fucking math class?
Dude, she hated her. And I was so nice to her, so she loved me, but hated our class. So
that was probably just being a good old chap.
Yeah.
Do you have any stories from that? I'm sure you do. Yeah, it doesn't have to just be about us. We have a whole lot of fucking dumbass stuff that goes on with others.
How about the Sevy who got pregnant?
What?
No, not the time. All right.
No, definitely not the time for that.
All right, let's think about this here. We have a lot of, like, this school year was full of great moments and great stories. So let's think here, right? Oh, I know. Again, this isn't one of my stories. Sorry, this is one of Manny's stories.
Yeah, Phil's doesn't have that many stories.
I don't have that many friends. So Manny...
I only keep him around because he has a pool.
Lonely. Manny here was in French class. And this, I remember, is the origin of the SpongeBobs. Would you like to take this one?
Oh, it was a big part of it. We were doing a presentation here in French, right? Group of me and some two other dudes, pretty chill dudes. But,
and a hot chick.
No, there wasn't a hot chick. We didn't have any hot chicks in our French class. Actually, we had two.
Yeah.
If you remember.
Yeah, I get you. I thought you had KC in your class.
Who?
KC.
No. P? No. Doesn't fucking take.
Oh, I thought you. Would you take me off for a second? Take me off the stream for a second. I thought you had. Am I off? Sorry, guys.
Phil just wanted to clear some stuff up. He's fucking retarded.
Anyway, how much do you think it would cost for me to buy Scotland?
Why the fuck is that a thing?
I don't know. I want to buy it. I'm gonna trade for it. Let's see. Will they give it to me? I know they hate me, but yeah, they're not giving it.
Okay. Do we have any other topics on that list? We kind of strayed off from the list and just started talking about story times. I mean, I don't have anything against story times or anything.
Well, of course we do have sports.
Sports. What do you
Manny, how do you feel on the NFL expanding into Europe? How would you feel about that?
I mean, I don't think Europeans have the balls to play football. But I mean, it's chill that I mean, I understand, but how many Europeans are there that would like to see like these games live? You know.
Well, apparently they love it over there. Like,
I'm pretty sure they did have their own league.
Yeah, I think they had a European league.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Oh well, here's a better question. How would you feel on the NFL absorbing the CFL, the Canadian Football League?
Honestly, I kind of like the NFL like it is right now. Like, I
feel like it would mess up everything. Yeah. You know. Well, what about how do you feel on soccer? Because I absolutely.
It's not bad. I mean, it takes effort, just like any other sport. You know. The only problem I see with it is how they try abusing penalties and like, you know, what flopping is.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the only honestly bad things I have about soccer.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. All right, what about, I don't know, do we have any good stories? Because that's our last topic. I guess we should have wrote more topics.
I mean, we definitely have more stories. We just gotta bring them up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay. What about like
Excuse me.
What about I don't know. I can't think of anything right now. You got anything?
I don't. What? Like what?
I don't know.
You might just. I don't want to use too many. Like this is our Sunday. I want to have a lot of these.
Oh, we'll have plenty. All right. Well, I have a good idea.
Like we've been.
It doesn't have to
for
be.
An hour.
It doesn't have to be school related at all.
Nah. Why don't you just think about another topic we can talk about?
How would you feel if they wanted to unite the European Union as a country militarily? Would you be for it?
I know a little bit about the European Union, but not enough to for that type of stuff. If you understand.
Well, how would you feel about if all the European countries united to form one country?
It's not like the European Union is all fucking Europe. I'm not that.
Well, yeah, it's not like that, but the more democratic nations rather than the socialist one.
I mean, we do need protection from big bad old Russia, but
well, I guess that's what the United States is here for,
Oh, that's the fucking European Union. It started out as a fucking steel corporation, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Stop fucking doing that. Just come up with a damn idea. You know what we should do? We should probably make these talk shows like a late night thing and the gaming streams daytime,
That's a great idea because
we're
going to be up late.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be up late.
Talk about some funny stuff. Kind of like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we're thinking about expanding to more stuff, more games. We just need to set up Phil, because Phil is fucking horrific at setting stuff up. He's fucking horrible. I don't understand. He's good at tech and stuff, but he's also not good. It's fucking weird.
What? What did I do?
You suck at setting up streams and stuff like that.
No, I just ask you how to do it because you do it, and I don't know how to do it. You do it all the time. I don't know. How would you feel in Texas leaving the United States?
That's honestly like California, what's that one called again?
Calexit.
Calexit.
Yeah. How do you feel in Texas?
It's not gonna happen. It's unrealistic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah. I don't know. You bring up a topic.
I'll bring up a topic. Why don't we continue with our joking topics? He's talked about earlier jobs that certain ethnicities and races couldn't do.
Certain ethnicities can do?
Yeah, you brought that up earlier in the stream. I kind of if I'm going with that, I kind of really like that.
You like that idea?
It's entertaining to me, you know?
It's just racist and all. Just racist.
Not that
bad. Until we get flagged. Nothing's bad until we get flagged. What are certain jobs that younger people can have but older people can't?
Professional porn star.
That's actually a great answer.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
like, unless you're into some really like kinky shit, like
Granny.
Oh, but dude.
I mean, I'm sure it's out there.
No offense if you're watching this, you're into that kinky stuff.
No, you should be offended. You're a sick human being.
Good point, man. That is fucking horrific. Unless you're like actually like 80 years old and watching this.
Oh yeah, then have fun. But
what the fuck? Okay, new topic. I don't feel comfortable anymore.
No, I kind of like this topic now. When's too old, Manny?
When your body doesn't function correctly. That's what I say. Like when you start to it sucks to be old, man. Think about it. It just sucks if you like,
what, to be old?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really sucky.
I'd fucking hate to grow up, man.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was grow up, and now I'm just like, I do not want to grow
fuck
up.
That. You know?
I get what you're saying.
What else is there, man? Why is YouTube saying video output is slow? Is it just because it's simple, or is it just because it actually is slow? Like, I don't understand.
I think it's also uploading at the same time. I don't know.
I think it's just because there is no video, you know? Like, there isn't any.
Yeah. Here's a good idea. There's a lot of things that you can buy on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
What's something you don't want to see on Amazon?
I don't know.
All right, well, screw that topic then.
Oh.
How do you feel on these like prank videos on YouTube? Like they go out into the public.
I feel like some of them go too far, you know.
I feel like they're all 100% fake.
A good amount of them are.
Yeah.
Like they're still entertaining, you know.
I never watched. I think the ones like shaving people's heads in public, those are funny.
I've seen that. Like when they is it the one where they have like the thing, but it doesn't have like the blades in it, or
no, I like the ones.
Really?
Yeah, I like the ones where they actually. But it's hysterical
No,
for
it's
video.
fucked
up. Yeah, but it's funny. Tell me how funny that would be.
No, it's fucked up.
That's hysterical. I love it. New topic. I think Grand Theft Auto 5, hear me out, is the greatest game ever made, right? I mean,
there are a lot of great games out there from some great developers.
But come on, nothing's touching Grand Theft Auto. I mean, the whole series.
I mean, they're great developer. You know what? Another pretty good developer in my mind is like some Ubisoft and Bethesda. Those to me are another two pretty reliable fucking producers. And
Bethesda's really good with what they do. What about I don't know. How do you feel on whatchamacallit? EA Sports.
I don't know, man. They've been pretty sketchy lately. You've been paying attention, dude.
No, yeah. I get what you're saying.
Like they've been sketchy, especially all the fucking like what's it called? How do you feel about PUBG suing Fortnite? That's a big one.
Do you want my honest opinion?
Sure, dude.
I hate both the games. I think Fortnite and PUBG and all battle royale
the
games.
only reason I like I dislike Fortnite is it's killing other games. You know?
What do you mean?
Like, it just is.
What, like it's taking away attention from video games?
Like, there are plenty of other great games out there too, but we should just go through dry fucking like time right now because of it.
Yeah, I feel like when you have a major game hit the market, like Fortnite, or when Fallout 76 releases, or when Madden 19 releases, I think it really distracts the buyer from the opportunities of new games that are up and coming. Like the potential of video games that come out on the market are sometimes destroyed when a game that's as dumb as Fortnite, but because it's free, stuff like that. Or when Pokemon Go came out, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You ever just like go on your desktop and just like highlight random sections?
What do you mean?
Like you know how like when you click and hold on your desktop and makes that blue box?
Oh yeah.
Do you ever just do that and make it bigger and bigger?
It's fucking boring.
Integrated tech. Why don't we talk about that class? Why don't we talk about the teacher that we had that class? I remember the day I was going into that class. It was the day we were switching marking periods. My great buddy, Siler, said,
Siler in your class? That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I told him I had the class, and he's like, you have her? She's got the biggest nose you'll ever see. And just
she's totally a Jew, isn't she?
Dude, I don't think you can say that.
There's no way.
I don't think you can say that.
No, but like she has to be.
Man, all Jewish people don't have big noses, right?
It's just the stereotype. I know that, but like just I don't know, her personality. I feel like she just is. Huh?
She's very Jew-like. I don't know. She's just really Jewy. Dude, you said that. You said, I don't know. She's really Jewy. Oh, man, that's funny. Well, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. And says our vice principal, probably. I mean, come on.
I kind of like this. It's more laid back,
Yeah, these are more chilled streams,
Yeah, that's probably a bigger reason why we should do them like later night.
Yeah.
Kind of really like that, actually.
This is something you can look forward to, too, like, if you have a bad day.
Oh, and sorry we haven't done anything the last 2 days. On Monday we had football, and yesterday I was busy with, today's Tuesday. Yeah. Fuck, no, it was Sunday. It was Sunday that I didn't do stuff. I was busy on Sunday.
No, Sunday's the God's day. We take off Sunday. Screw you. I don't care what you say. Any of you followers there. Not you, Manny, but all of our subscribers, the ones that they all suck balls. So no, we're not doing anything Sunday.
Okay, don't fucking listen to Phil. I don't really agree. That wasn't really the reason, but yeah.
For those of you who didn't say I uploaded a Superpower 2 video, nobody's going to watch it, though.
Well, no shit, you did it right before this. You probably should have put it up on Sunday.
It don't matter. It
does matter.
No, it doesn't.
How much hard work did you put into that gameplay?
I don't know. You were streaming Fallout Shelter, and I was just playing that game in the background. I'm like, I ought to record this. Anything else? Oh yeah. I've started a jersey business. Any jersey you want. You want NFL jerseys, MLB, NHL, NBA, NCAA, stuff like that.
How many NFL jerseys do you have, man?
Jerseys right now? I have
NFL.
in my closet. NFL jerseys?
Yeah.
I got one coming in. It's a Carson Wentz jersey, but it's let me send you a picture of it. It's gold. It's a gold Carson Wentz jersey.
I think I've seen it before then, yeah.
The salute the service ones?
Yeah.
That's a nice jersey. Yeah, they got a lot of nice jerseys. Yeah, if you need them, hit me up. Any jersey you want. The place I use, great place, cheap. The thing is, like, when you sell jerseys like this, you can sell them for cheap. You're a good buddy of mine. I'll probably give you one for free. Give you a couple for free. Anything you want, man. I got you. I just like jerseys. I have a strange addiction to jerseys.
Dude, he in school he barely wears anything other than fucking
I only wear
fucking basketball jerseys.
Season, but I didn't wear jerseys towards the end of the football season. But once football comes back, oh my god! Sam had one every day. He had he had an Eagles jersey every day.
Like our school football gear.
No, he had an Eagles jersey on. So I think I'm going to be wearing Eagles jerseys.
Die-hard Eagles fan. Most are near us. Yeah, if you don't know that, we live in PA. That's not too much to give up. So we're die-hard Eagles fans here.
We absolutely love the Eagles. And this season...
Otherwise, fuck you. now that's somewhere I'm going to go. I'm not going to go...
That's going to be some stuff, But no, the Philadelphia Eagles, this was the greatest season I've ever seen. It was a storybook kind of story. Our star quarterback goes down and our veteran from 6 years ago who, the unbelievable guy takes us and wins the Super Bowl against the greatest of all time. That's a storybook right there. I actually just bought his book. I have it with me right now. It's called Believe It.
Damn, Phil.
I loved him, man. I do. I really love him.
Fucking witch.
What did you just say?
I said fucking witch.
Oh.
Fucking poisoned me. I still have like 15 seconds of this shit left. Huh? Holy shit.
What?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I was about to say, it's taking a lot of my health. Fuck you.
For those of you who don't know, this is our humor. Do what you want with it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're watching this, you're probably here for just that. Like, I wouldn't imagine why else you would be here. I mean, the gameplay's shitty, the editing's shitty. If you're here, it's literally just for our own.
Why are you here? If you're here,
well, that's a better
why the hell?
Why the fuck are you here?
What is wrong with you?
No, that's taking it a little too far, but like, right, we're gonna get better at it, though.
Yeah, it's gonna take time.
Right.
I have a whole list of jerseys I'm gonna get. The next jersey I'm gonna get, I think I'm gonna get the Nick Foles Super Bowl one. And then
I can't fucking wait till July 28th.
When is that?
Pads, helmets.
Nice. When do I buy them? I feel like I gotta buy them.
You don't have to buy pads or helmets.
You don't have to buy that stuff? They just give it to you?
Yeah. Well, you got
good.
Back.
Oh, good. I was worried about that.
No, you still have to buy that other thing once July comes around the order.
I already said on a different stream.
Yeah,
the Pride Pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually... How much are they?
They're pretty expensive, dude. If you get everything in it, which you're probably gonna have to do since this is your first time playing football in a while, it's like almost $400. It's like...
So can I just bring the money in and give it to coach?
It's online stuff, dude.
It's what?
Online, computer. Oh, it's all electronic. Most of our stuff is
Terminator stuff. Stupid
Yeah, most of our
Terminators.
stuff is electronic for
Yeah.
our website, our registration, all of that shit's fucking highly online. Oh, don't forget to get me those gloves, dude.
Yeah, you gotta remind me. How do I order them? Because I still
in
haven't.
The same thing as that, then, dude. But,
I still haven't ordered the.
well, you don't have a
back.
code yet for it.
Oh yeah. So when do I get the code?
It's July 1st, and then you have 10 through July 10th for the rest of it.
To order all the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll be fine, right?
Probably.
Probably.
Hopefully. You're fucking dumbass and can't order your stuff in 10 days. Plus, if you need like sizing stuff, the rest of us are probably gonna. Actually, no, we don't have that other stuff until July 28th too. We got the a little bit of the order stuff, but not all of it.
This is a good question. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is an interesting question I was thinking about today. How do you feel when people wear Michael Vick jerseys?
I mean, it's a throwback. I don't mind it. No.
I mean, yeah, but everything that happened, you know.
I mean, it's their choice. I mean, I grew up watching that guy fucking playing, so I don't have anything against him.
I mean, yeah. I mean, everything he did with the dog fighting and everything, but with all due respect, he did rush for over 5,000 yards.
Well, I'm not sure if that's the right way to end it, man, but sure.
I don't know. It kind of balances out. You fight some dogs to death. You're also the only quarterback in history to rush 5,000 yards. I don't know. So
if I murder someone, it's okay if I get at least 10 sacks this season.
No, if you have the greatest amount of sacks of all time, you're the greatest D lineman of all time, it's a little okay. Like, I still see people wearing Aaron Hernandez jerseys, and he wasn't even really that good. So, he went into tight end and came gonna come out of wide receiver. That's a shame he died, though. Well, no. Wait, who am I talking about? I always get him confused with what's his name? I don't know. Aaron Hernandez. He was the Patriot. I'm thinking of somebody else. Ooh, these are nice jerseys.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at them now. I'm looking at Sixers jerseys.
Yeah.
Sixers got nice jerseys. I love the Sixers jerseys.
Yeah.
Probably the best ones in the league. They have this throwback Ben Simmons jersey, but it's the AI jersey. It's black, but it's got Ben Simmons' name and number on it. So I think I'm gonna get that. That's a nice jersey right there. I mean, it's not real because it's a fake throwback, but it's still like, I don't know. It's on Amazon, so I'm gonna get it anyway. They have the Charles Barkley 2003 All-Star jerseys, along with the Allen Iverson ones. They're nice. They got the Dr. J jerseys, iconic jerseys. Yeah, here's a Dr. J one. This is nice. I don't know. I just got my Michael Jordan jersey. Came in. It's a Red Bulls one. It's just an absolute classic.
From talking about fucked up shit to talking about real life stories, and now we're just fucking talking about jerseys. Wonderful.
I used to be, I don't know, like, here's a good question. Let's say, for some ungodly reason, you had to switch from being an Eagles fan. I don't know, who would you go with? I mean, I guess, besides the Steelers.
What would cause you to switch?
Let's just say for some horrible reason, you can't be an Eagles fan anymore. Like, and you can't be a Steelers fan either. I mean, you can't go with the Giants because, we're rivals with the Giants. You can't go with Washington. You can go with the Ravens, but the Ravens suck.
It's like the one guy who's watching this is a diehard Raven fan.
I'm sorry, they suck. We had to deal with it. Sucked. Yeah, Ravens suck. We're about, I don't know, I'd probably go with an up and coming team. I mean, like, dude, like the LA Rams this year are stacked. They got Ndamukong Suh, they got Aqib Talib now, they got they got everybody. They got pretty sure they got what's his name from the Patriots, Brandon Cooks. They're unbelievably stacked. They're going to be a crazy team, and it was hard to beat them before, when Wentz got in week 14. So I don't know. That's a team to keep our eye on. I mean, again, we're a great team, but the Rams, they're going to be scary this year. I think they're going to the playoffs this year. And I think they're going deep into the playoffs.
Fuck this. My bad.
No, you're fine.
I'm getting real frustrated at something.
I think Eli Manning can pull one out this year and take the Giants to the playoffs. I mean, he's got Saquon now, Odell. I mean, if they can fix up their defense, There's something I didn't understand, right? I was thinking about this the other day, right? And I know I sound like a very arrogant dude when I say this. You still there?
Yeah.
Like, let's say this year, Tom Brady pulls one out, gets to the Super Bowl again, right?
Yeah.
And this year, Eli Manning pulls one out, goes to the Super Bowl. Wouldn't it make more sense to root for the NFC East team because they're repping the NFC East and repping the Atlantic coast and repping, our major cities on the Atlantic? Or would it make more sense to root for Tom Brady because, if you hate Tom Brady and you're not a Dolphins fan, I don't know, it's kind of just like hating Michael Jordan. It's kind of just being a hater almost. I mean, besides them cheating and being cocky and all, but
Yeah, I mean, we showed it to him.
Yeah, we still, he threw it for over 500 yards. We still beat him. That's unbelievable to think about. He threw for over 5 Super Bowl, broke a new Super Bowl record, and we still beat him. It wasn't like when he played the Giants and it didn't play his best. It was Tom Brady at his best, and we still beat him. Says something. I honestly think the Eagles were a better team. That's not bias, but I think they were the better team this year. I mean, we had a better D line, although they didn't do much in the Super Bowl. Oh my God! Could you imagine if we lost the Super Bowl?
What are you talking about?
No, could you imagine if we lost the Super Bowl? Our defense would be getting destroyed still if we lost the Super Bowl because they didn't do anything all game except for that sack fumble. They'd still be getting ripped. It was a weird game, like defense-wise. Neither team really had any good defense, except for us towards the end. It was kind of just like we were running.
It's tough in football. Like it's a lot of.
It's
especially
tough.
for linebackers. It's a lot of fucking instinct and a lot of that stuff.
But it's weird because these are the two greatest defenses in the league. Definitely the number one best defense in the league. Being the Eagles. That's crazy to think about. Like, you ever think about that stuff? Like you hear things about, like, Antonio Brown and Julio Jones being, the greatest wide receivers in the league. And you think about this guy, it's like, they should have rings by now. And right now, we're the defending champions and not them. You ever think about that? I don't know.
You're doing a lot of. Do you ever think about that?
Yeah.
You're doing a lot of that.
Are you still playing Minecraft? You're not keeping up with the conversation.
I'm focused on something real important right now.
It's Minecraft. For those of you who don't know, man's been playing Minecraft like crazy.
Like the past 2 days.
He doesn't care how gay it is. He's playing Minecraft.
I mean,
all right. Well, I guess this is a good place to end the stream. How long have we been streaming
40, for? It's like almost 1 in the morning.
Yeah, I guess it's a good time. Hey, somebody liked it.
Nice.
Cool. Whoever that was, probably the person, I guess, why the hell they're here. All right, I'm gonna log off.
Go
My
ahead and
phone's
end
about to
this
die.
one. Yeah, see ya, Phil.
All right, see ya.
Try doing these at least like 2 times a week.
Yeah.
Join us tomorrow. We'll probably do a live stream of some game. I don't know. We'll find out. See ya.